I think it's a little bit different because he's in the safe lane this time, but still, I think there is a tendency for him to be like, screw this lane, I'm going where someplace where I won't get outplayed.
Yapz0r is arrow available. Z3's going to jump in. He'll get the kick off. KheZu low. Stick charge will let him survive a little bit longer. In comes that Starfall. The extra star doesn't fall on Swindle's head, however, which means he may not. Will he go? Yeah, he does go down. Yapz0r able to hit that last arrow in. Z3 complexity, you get really scared about because that's momentum for a Queen of Pain. And Z3, he came down for the rune. The arrow is going to connect from Yapz0r, and that is a guaranteed kill, a second kill for Koifa. Instantly goes back to base, and Chessie's being initiated on the bottom lane too. They push up on Era. Chessie will be able to Shikuchi himself down. They're trying to get rid of the bugs. And under the cover of Moonlight Shadow, there's no follow-up here from the rest of Complexity rotation, aka Dazzle.
It's an interesting change to the Queen of Pain build too, which allows her to be this strong at level 7. With the 1-1-4, one build, as opposed to the 2-1-3. Oh, and Swindles.
Yeah.
Oh no.
With that wingspan, he managed to get clipped by an arrow.
Iron Talon time. Maybe you go for the low probability Omni Slash, not bouncing that many creeps.
Perfect arrow from Yapz0r. Like Koifa blinks in, but Z3 never even changed his path. Like he just kept running and perfectly into the arms of a waiting, a loving arrow.
Starting to worry a little about this offlane for them.
Well, they're having a crack at Era on bottom lane. It's a little bit of a chip, but Era gets back. It's the top lane where things are brewing. The roar out from KheZu, looking towards Swindles. Yapz0r wants to rotate over. Z-Freak is just trying to body block it so the arrow can't connect. Unfortunately for Z-Freak, he's already lost his teammate because Koifa rotated over. Yapz0r is on the run. Z-Freak has perfect vision, so Yapz0r, all he really wants is Starfall, bait him with the arrow. He can't leap forward. Now the arrow will fly in Z-Freak. He was running the tree line. There was nowhere to go. The Starfall will find the kill. That's Yapz0r's second kill of the game so far.
That was a sick play by Yapz0r. Oh, it was very nice by Z-Freak too. Z-Freak was actually the one that stopped the arrow from coming out onto the Swindles when the roar came out, because it looked like the roar was kind of by itself, but it was a Mirana trying to come in from the side. Z-Freak stopped it, and Yapz0r with a lot of just canceling of the sacred arrow or just stopping, making it look like he was going to cast the arrow, forces Z-Freak to attempt to dodge the arrow that wasn't even there, and then hits him where he can't dodge.
Oh, top lane. Good rotation in from behind now. Era as well as Yapz0r. The Hawk is doing all the work for him. They perfectly see where complexity are. So Era, he actually just focuses on Hanscom. Like, they don't care about Chessie. They want the guaranteed kill. With the arrow, they save it so there's no Shadowgrave TP out. That's actually real chaining of stunning there too, realizing the fact that Synderen used his stun to initiate, then they hold the arrow. The Observer also saw Swindles moving over, so they use Moonlight Shadow to just to roam in. There's your roar. Remember with the Aghanims, that's a lot of damage with Starfall. And they're going to TP out, so they get the kill on Swindles and the tier 2 tower as well.
Yeah, that's more so the Roshan implication. You're dire. You are playing up against a Beastmaster, a Slark. Like, these heroes have pretty good vision around the map. And so you're Roshan at half HP.
Yeah, and on bottom lane, Z-Freak was actually looking for Yapz0r, but Yapz0r already with Blink Dagger, throws the arrow over, it connects, in comes KheZu with a Sonic Wave, hitting on 3, Hunt is already down, Limp's getting bashed up by Roshan, even the Elmer's turning against him, the Omni Slash going to work, Koifa, it's not enough, he bounced too many times into the Necrobooks, they don't find that kill, Chessie will burn out, the Ogre's Ignite finds that kill, and Z-Freak, well, it's a high perch, a wonderful place to plant a tombstone. Complexity will lose Roshan. The Lark wasn't even really there at the start, but Koifa didn't have this for this first game of Queen of Pain this series. A Sonic Wave which really dictates the course of the fight, but that one was perfect.
Still considering what to buy. I think Scotty's also okay, but
Wild Slark is going to appear. It's going to be very effective against Hanscom. Shallow Grace protect himself, and now Moonlight Shadow from Escape. Battle of the Invis. Hanscom actually getting chipped by the Beastmaster axes. Complexity with the ones looking for the kill. They actually had a small opportunity over on KheZu.
Inside the pit, and if they don't want to blow Firefly because it's much longer cooldown and much more important.
But look at Escape. They do the wraparound under the cover of Moonlight Shadow, the secret wraparound. But you've got the sentry ward down, so they still have some good vision. Era getting caught. Does they have enough damage? Climb? No, they don't. He gets the Shadow Dance. Even with a Sonic Wave, the damage is out. KZ will help. 3 euros gone for complexity. Swiddle doesn't know where to go. Quoifer's pumping out too much physical damage. And now even Chessie locked. He's leashed. They're going to see him. Quoifer has no more extra disables to give to his team. Z-Freak tries to help out his teammate, but Chessie on the run. The pound spot. There's your scream. There's your triple kill for Quoifer. 4 heroes lost. Complexity.
Roshan has been their downfall.
This is it.
They locked down the Juggernaut so well that fight, and they killed him before he got his Omni Slash off, and that was just a great wraparound. They also had already set up there. Complexity, they scouted the pit, they had control of that area, they had already won the fight, but there's a high ground ward. It scouts it out. Era checks out the support. And look at Limp, multicast into a double starfall from Yapz0r. Very nice scythe out onto Swindle Melons, into a roar, and he will die.
And that is just the fight that Escape looked for.
And now, Limp going into the pit will get scattered out by the boar. It's already at half HP, Medallion on. Bullseye.
They're okay with this though. Like, you've still got Quoifer a little bit too far away. The Moonlight Shadow's gonna go. Swindle's up on the hillside. They trigger the dust. So they already get the reveal over on Yapz0r. So Limp gets the Aegis Immortal. Swindle's still waiting. His Blink Dagger's on cooldown. Now the Roar. They catch Z-Freak in the bottom part of the river. He needs a way out, but he's got no mana. Even with the one charge, this is still not enough. The arrows fly through, will miss their target. They're blocked in Era, but again Era aiming to get the Shadow Dance. Swindle's just gone. The Sonic Wave does huge damage. Limp, that cheese will not be enough to save him from this one. He's gone for the count. Chessie's on the run. Aegis the Immortal only means he can die twice. The TP went out from the Dazzle. He's abandoned his teammate. Chessie's on the run. Orchid, perfect stun control. Triple kill for Quoifer. Just right. He needs the kick. They don't really have great vision. This is nighttime, however, so they just dropped the sentry. Chessie starts over on the towers. Bottom lane's pushed in like. So it's going to be a matter of time before those megas hit, and Era comes in from behind. He focuses on Hans, and he has to self-grave before this fight begins. You don't have Swindle. The Omni Slash soaked up by Necrobox as well. This is not going to be the dream fight. No, it's not a Quaver. Quaver hits so perfectly. This is over. It's done. It's cooked. Complexity will drop to the lower bracket, and Escape will advance themselves forward to face up in the winner's bracket final and potentially go straight in the main event of TI, the dream of all the teams here in the wildcard.
That was a really good gamble by Complexity. I think they were hoping that like Escape would fight outside of their T4s, but they waited until they had everyone. They had the Shivas up on the Mirana to get vision of everyone, and very nice Sonic Wave coming out from Quoifer to seal the deal.
Yeah, that felt so much better for it too. Like for the people who go out there with the stats, you just look back and go, okay, Quoifer game 1, Quoifer